Mr. Huizar.
Thank you, Mr. President. And colleagues, I ask that we adjourn today's meeting in honor of a great Angelino, someone who gave a lot of his life to help our young people in our community in LAUSD. I ask that we adjourn in memory of Antonio Legaspi, a loving husband, son, father, grandfather, and community activist. I got to know Antonio when I was on the Board of Education, and I would love walking into Roosevelt High School and seeing him drive around a little car, doing what he can to help out. And what I found interesting is that when I would walk up to him, I thought we'd talk about what's he doing to clean up, but he would ask me about the budget and the latest policy, and he was very well informed of what was going on. And from there, whenever I'd see him and run into him, he'd often give me advice about what I should be doing and should be doing. But this is a person with a great heart, a big heart, and gave a lot of himself to our community. Antonio Legaspi was born on February 5, 1943 in Nochislan, Zacatecas, and was the son of a teacher. He met his wife, Isaura, in Homenaje, and were married for 55 years, and together had 5 daughters. Antonio worked and volunteered for more than 30 years in LAUSD schools across the east side. He began his volunteer work as a parent at Belvedere Middle School and as president of the parent group, and then followed his daughters as they grew up, volunteering at Stevenson Middle School and eventually Roosevelt High School. Together, he and his wife founded the Parent Center at Roosevelt High School, providing a support system for parents, empowering them to advocate for their children's education. Through the Parent Center, Antonio and Isaura raised money by selling food at the Roosevelt football games. Such money was used to help fund a portion of grad night and to provide scholarships to students for college and high school students for their immediate needs, including helping cover rent and medical expenses. And believe me, this went a long way for an area that is low income. In the late 90s, he began his career as an LAUSD district liaison. Antonio was a community activist and fought for educational access, parent participation, and accountability in our schools. He spoke persuasively at school meetings, was prepared and well informed because he understood school budgets, education codes, and regulations. He went above and beyond because he cared. He cared about students, their parents, and the neighborhood. Antonio's activism inspired his daughters and grandchildren. As a result, his granddaughter, with the help of her grandfather, created an organization called Volunteerism Rising, intended to help bring about positive community change by organizing community cleanups. Now, through this organization, his granddaughter has an annual prom dress giveaway where she collects prom dresses for girls on the east side. Overall, Antonio enjoyed working in different volunteer opportunities that help improve the community. During his free time, when he wasn't volunteering, Antonio enjoyed spending time with his family and singing his favorite mariachi songs. He also enjoyed traveling to his hometown of Nochislan. Antonio's legacy and passion for education carries forward through his 5 daughters and 16 grandchildren who have attended and are attending UCLA, USC, Azusa Pacific, Cal State LA, UC Riverside, the Portland Blue, American Career College, and West Point. Our deepest condolences to his wife Isaura, his mother Margarita, 5 daughters and 16 grandchildren. He certainly will be greatly missed in the Volunteerism community, LAUSD, in the city of Los Angeles. I want to welcome his family members who are here today, and our deepest condolences. Thank you for sharing him with us, and we will certainly miss him. His laughter, his smile, his great spirit, and for me, just a great friendship. So thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Well said, Mr. Huizar. Mr. Cedillo.
I'd like to add to that, if I may, Mr. Huizar. The Legaspi family is one of the most prominent families in World Heights, well respected, a family that's really engaged in civic participation, models of volunteerism, and they're just one of the pillars of that great community. It's a great loss for the family and for